I got in a lot of trouble. Because I was more than frisky, I was a little aggressive. Woof. We had a big rivalry with them. And we had a good one because we had all the outlaws, you know. And we were whipping everybody. And I did try to behave and be a gentleman as much as I could. Yeah. Honey, hush. Yeah, it was hot. It was hot in every way. It was a love story. And most guys have a love story with their car.
To see Smokey and the Bandit, just like you remember your first kiss, you always remember where you saw the movie, who you were with.
My brother, me, my uncle, and my father, I remember. And it couldn't have been 2 or 3 weeks after that, the 2 Trans Ams appear in our front yard, over to the side.
From that movie, between the 4 of us, we've probably owned close to 50 Trans Ams.
The black cars really got driven hard.
That was the car to have.
I mean, everybody wanted to be the Bandit.
Yeah, got a lot of looks.
Burt Reynolds is fundamentally responsible for the success of the Trans Am brand.
It was always something you talk about, and people always come up to you and say, hey, man, you guys need to get Burt Reynolds. And you're like, yeah, whatever, you know?
This truly is the crown jewel.
I loved it. I fell in love. Said, I'll get a car like that.
He's the man. So if he says he likes it and it's good, then you're done.
You know, the best way to say it is I'm just really proud to be part of it.
His signature on this edition is icing on the cake.
Well, you got it. Whether you want it or not.
There's only 77 that will ever be made. You know, 77 was the year that the movie came out. It was the model year of the car used in the movie.
I knew that number. I wanted that number.
They chose the right year when they did the movie using that car, because they had the 76, which was the 50-year anniversary, and it was a little different nose. The 77 was, they nailed it. Yeah.
That car is what we used as a starting point.
It's got to be modern where people look at it and they know what it is. Obviously, the shaker hood, the T-tops are a must. If you don't have T-tops, you don't have a Trans Am, really.
If you only saw that bird, you would say, that's Trans Am. So if you take the 2 door panels and you put them together, you have the entire bird. With the help of our designer, Kevin Morgan, we came up with a beautiful Bandit logo.
I mean, this is a class act here.
We needed Kevin to knock it out of the park, and he really did.
The year of the car in the movie was the first year that they had the snowflake wheels. That's what we have. Yeah.
I just really am excited about the new wheels that we have.
Find white lettered tires anymore. They don't make them. That adds a real nostalgic look to the car.
In terms of just romantically, it certainly has a nice big front seat. You know what I mean?
Best seats, in my opinion, were the 78, so that's the ones we used.
It's just done everything that car did and more, a lot more.
Back in 1977, I think the maximum horsepower was like 185. Our car delivers 840 horsepower to the crank.
No, I didn't know it was going to be like that. I mean, that was an airplane, you know, on the ground.
Having him put his seal of approval on what we're building, that's the final stamp.
This chapter in our business would not be the same had we not been able to partner with Burt Reynolds.
Great crews, great facility. What more could you ask for? It didn't matter. I had to behave. You know, I'm pretty good at most things, but I'm lousy at that. So we tried again. You know, the big one. There was police cars waiting for us.